I was down the basement pulling laundry out of the dryer when I first heard that we were to take extreme measures. You know, isolate ourselves, only leaving the house when absolutely necessary, and dress as a bandit with mask, gloves, and glasses. We have to disinfect everything and keep washing our hands. And if we don't, there's a good chance that we could die from COVID. The virus that Trump says is just like the flu. I ran upstairs and I started giving instructions to my husband. Cliff, I said, wash your hands, put on your boots, stick this across your face. We're going to the bank and Stop and Shop. Well, quick, get a move on before everyone empties the shelves. Well, hold on a minute, he said. Trump's telling us not to worry. He's not wearing a mask. He's going to drink Clorox and swallow a small light bulb, something like that. What are you going on about? Listening to that fool? Quick, shift yourself. We got into the parking lot, and I was out before Cliff could turn the engine off. He caught up with me in the third aisle. There's no toilet paper, and they've run out of ice cream. And look, there's only 4 cans of baked beans left. He reached for a can to put in the cart. No, don't just take one, take them all. What? I don't care about someone else. Bread, where's the bread? Butter, half a dozen. Sausages, you like sausages? 4 dozen eggs? Yeah, that's good. And so it went on until we had what we thought was a 2-week supply of mostly food that was available. Some we don't normally eat, but hey, this is war. When you can't get enough and you have to stock up. I recalled my mother, who grew up in England, talking about World War II, ration books and food shortages. Well, I wasn't going to let that happen to me. When will you have toilet paper back in stock? I asked the cashier. She looked at the calendar. March 3rd. Not for about another 10 days, she said, if we're lucky. We open at 7. Get here early. Oh, don't worry, Cliff said. I used to use newspaper to wipe my arse. I can do it again. I don't fancy newsprint on the cheeks of my bum. Okay, I said, fine. You can use the Cape Cod Times, and I'll use toilet paper. Oh, Cliff, I forgot the Coke. Can you go grab 6 bottles while she's ringing us up? Oh, we're out of Coke, she said. What? You're out of Coke? Really? Oh, yeah, they wiped those off the shelves by 10 this morning, she mumbled. Cliff, we have to get to the wine store right now. God forbid they should run out of Cabernet. It's the end of the month now. Daffodils are out. The TV says that this thing could go on till sometime next year. Cliff tells me that Trump is going to hold a rally down south somewhere. He won't wear a mask, and neither will most of the crowd. Ah, there you go, says Cliff. Nothing to worry about. Can't be serious. And I say, you know what? In about 2 weeks, those people will probably come down with COVID. And no, I don't want to know what Giuliani said. And get your head out of that TV and make a start on the garden. And by the way, Cliff, did I see you talking to Carol at the end of the driveway? Oh, yeah. Her grandson's come down with COVID, he said. And what, you were talking to her for like 10 minutes? And you weren't wearing a mask? Oh, Carol's all right, he said. You can trust her. I stared at him for a long time and wondered whether he understood the words pandemic and isolation. Jesus, Cliff. Why don't you go and make a start on the jigsaw puzzles you got for Christmas?